Riveting. Rivet. Riveting. Riveting. Rivet.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Ribbiting. That's how the frog described it.
Oh my God. What if somebody, like, you were just having a conversation with somebody and they were like, yeah, it was so riveting. You'd be like, what?
Dude, I was talking to this guy on the phone the other morning, and he literally said, I throwed it away. And I was like, I mean, I couldn't be mad at it, because he was like, here's the other thing, brother. As soon as I saw it, I throwed it away. And I was like, all right, excusable. That was tight. Yeah.
That's funny.
I also had somebody call in and be like, my wife told me because I walk on my tippy toes, I have ADHD. And I was like, I think you mean autism.
Yeah, for sure. Autism.
And he was like, oh, okay. Well, hey, have a great day. Like, totally. I was like, that is what you would be describing, though, right? Yeah.
For sure, yeah. They say that, yeah, the people that, like, you see, like, not so much little kids. I mean, I guess little kids, too.
Like
but
a lot of little kids. We shouldn't talk about, like, we honestly.
when you see an adult on their tippy toes, it's usually a signifier that they're somewhat on the spectrum.
I feel like as long as we don't talk like we're autism experts, we're fine talking about autism.
But I am.
You are.
I got my MBA in autism.
And autism studies.
African American specialization.
African American autism studies, dude. It's just chocolate rain. Chocolate rain. Sorry.
That's like literally probably how specific some of this shit's gonna get.
You think so?
Oh, I mean, they already do. Like, you can get a degree in African studies or whatever. I guarantee, like, there's probably somewhere, I don't know, probably Harvard or one of the Ivy Leagues where you can get a fucking master's in African American autism studies. I guarantee.
Right.
If it's not already a thing, it'll be a thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you can take a class on, like, Dua Lipa.
Also, like, okay, great, you get your degree in that. Like, what the fuck do you do with that other than, like, become a professor?
Right. You just stay in academic. But, I mean, like, also, too, how many people there's got to be a lot of people graduating with those degrees. When is that going to be a functional degree for teaching in 5 years? You know what I mean?
It's probably like, yeah. It's probably like all the people that get their degree in like psychology or sociology. It's like you could probably make it useful.
Yeah, I guess.
But,
yeah, I mean,
you know,
wasn't the lady who
couldn't.
was having a sexual relationship with that guy, the professor? We watched a TV show about it. Tell Them You Love Me.
Tell Me Lies.
No.
The one that we're talking about right now?
Tell Them You Love Me. About the professor who was like the language specialist, but she taught like African American studies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Wasn't she an African American studies professor?
Mm-hmm.
The white lady and like.
I
thought she was.
I don't know if she was an African American or if it was like a learning disability.
I think she was like anthropology, and she just happened to be good at that shit. It was weird because it was like semi-unrelated.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anyway, Tell Me Lies. I don't know much about this character, but the only character I think that's relatable is Diana. Diane?
Mm-hmm, Diana.
Mole?
Moles.
The moles?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the only one who has kind of at this point done nothing wrong. She's taken in all the information she's been given, and she's like, I think these are bad people.
Well,
everyone else is just a terrible. Honestly, the other person is Leo, the hot guy.
Oh.
Hot guy from Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
God damn.
God damn is right.
He's given her the old. There was a scene before they were there was a needless sex scene among many, where he's slipping her the digits.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, we should wait. And he's like, I stand with you, babe. And I was like, what a great guy. And then she fights with him, and she's like full crazy fight. And he's just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was like, this is.
And then later on, he's like, I'm not turned on by drama.
Yeah, I was like, thank you. The voice of reason on that show is in the watch. They're gonna make him like some rapist. They're gonna pull the rug out from underneath us. You're gonna find out some shit.
I bet you he's probably gonna like beat up Steven.
God, that's honestly
that would be great.
If you're watching sorry if you're not watching the show, we won't talk about it much longer, but if Steven gets the shit kicked out of him, it would be the greatest, probably my favorite episode of
then he would have an excuse
show.
For having such like a weird, ugly face.
Dude, it's ugly. And he's dating the real girl. He's dating Lucy in real life.
Uh-huh.
He's just not he's like, he has zero charisma.
He barely moves his mouth when he talks.
Yeah. He's got a face for
punching.
Yeah, and radio. Not a handsome guy.
He has one of those faces that's
he looks
unlikable.
And he looks untrustworthy.
For sure.
Like
his eyes are always like looking all around in like a million different directions. It's like
the thing I told Kate,
fuck are you doing, dude?
Is if like I had a friend in my friend group like Steven. In fact, I've had friends in my friend group like Steven, and we all just decide not to talk to him anymore. And I feel like that's what would happen with this guy in real life.
Yeah.
I also feel like everything on this show is just nobody talks, and everything is so complicated for no reason. It's very frustrating to watch. Because I'm just like, tell me the story. I don't need to see another 6-minute sex scene. You know, with like slow panty pull downs and shit like that.
And like
sensual music.
Him just licking her vajay.
He's like, he's doing what I do.
Blow in, blow out.
I'm like, Kate, you like that? How about a little harder?
You get your little new personal clip-on fan, and you just
I have the clip-on fan clip to like
blow it on me
under the bed, and that's just assisting. It's just like cool air to the butthole area, while the hot air is blowing inside. No, that's the thing is like I'm not even doing it in the appropriate spot. I'm just like trying to blow you up like a balloon.
Disgusting.
You turn into it's like Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka.
I just get so big.
I have to roll with my hot air.
Start rising, and then
we
bust open the roof.
We have to take you to the squeezing area to get squeezed.
And you can never find me again.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
And then I like go up into the clouds and die there.
Oh, here's a cool story. I've had this got sent in from my mom. So shout out to Jolene. You're the only person listening to the Premium Podcast. We have one subscriber. It's my mom. Thank you for your subscription. Your $2 a month really keeps us afloat over here.
Thanks, Jolene.
So she sent me this story. Former Miss Switzerland finalist strangled to death, dismembered, and then pureed in blender by husband.
Wow.
Call that guy the blender.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
And you compared me to him. Wow.
I mean, I could see it. I could see you pureeing me in the little immersion blender with the attachment. Like, how the fuck does this thing work? It's not cutting through bone. What do you think about that?
That's wild.
I mean, it sounds like he had a pretty good plan for disposal. Do you know what I mean?
What was he doing once he pureed her? Just like putting her down the drain.
I mean, perfect crime.
Ugh.
Right?
Imagine trying to filter that out of the water.
You need like a Vitamix. I bet he had a Vitamix. You know?
Like one of those juicers.
Like the big boys.
The high-powered juicer.
That it's not even a juicer. It's just a fucking gigantic blender. Because he looks like a Vitamix bro. They look like an Herbalife couple.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That must have taken a lot of time to do all that.
What do you...
A lot of steps there. He definitely meant to do it.
What do you think happened that instigated the event? Like dishes in the sink?
He's like mad that she's no longer
Miss
hot enough to be a beauty queen.
No, she was a former finalist. He's like, you're not even a finalist
you didn't
anymore.
Even fucking win, you bitch. Pretty much.
Yeah.
He started with a titty.
he was like, I think I'm going to try me some titty first. That's assuming he's eating it. Puree implies eating.
Yeah, I would imagine.
the language.
Like he probably had a little taste.
I don't know if I would.
You're doing all that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're putting it into a kitchen utensil and you're not going to have a little taste?
But I mean, think about the thing that I don't think people think about is how your body would react to cutting up a human body if you've never done it before.
I mean, I
like a fresh.
know how to.
That's what I mean.
I wouldn't know how to cut up an animal body.
Yeah, like if you're trying to figure it out, you're probably kind of, unless you're not, I mean, normal to a degree, you're probably going to throw up. Right?
For sure.
Like,
well, I don't know.
Like, think about cutting somebody's head off after they're dead. And then think about their torso.
Gross.
Like, it's like, yeah, sure, you can cut off their legs, but at a certain point, it all kind of connects to the trunk. So you got a big stump that you got to fucking figure out how you're going to get into your, mid-tier Vitamix.
Just,
your
like, how
limited
do you do
edition,
that? You just, like,
silver Target only exclusive Vitamix.
You just start hacking away, like, little chunks. Like, I imagine, like, a rotisserie chicken. I'm so bad at cutting those. It's just like pieces out of it.
I was listening to interrogation of a guy who was arrested for dismembering lots of folks.
Yeah.
And he was like, at a certain point, you have a saw, you break your saw. You have an axe. You realize how inefficient and how whatever that is. He's like, eventually you just go to the fucking hardware store and you buy a circular saw. And you just you treat it, You go big on it. And that's what he said he did. He's like, yeah, fuck, I got tired. He was like, it was too hard to cut somebody up, cut that many people up. He's like, after the first couple, I was like, power tools.
There's got to be a better way. That's wild.
Yeah, and could you imagine, like, cutting up somebody who you're married to?
No.
Somebody who you're married to? Can you imagine? Can you imagine cutting me up, Kate?
No.
You say you're going to all the time.
I do threaten to cut Grant.
No, you threaten.
I literally am like, I will cut you.
You threaten to cut me up.
I don't threaten to cut you up.
Yeah, you do all the time. You said, get in that Vitamix, boy.
No, I
Get
never
over there,
threaten
that
to cut you up. That seems way too intense. I do threaten to cut you a lot, though. I will admit. But sometimes you deserve it. You deserve the threats.
It's like...
Not to actually get cut.
Whatever, babe. I'm just trying to get molested.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm trying to get molested by my wife. My wife. Say, ooh, what are you doing in here? And you go, you like, take off your pants, bend over. You just make me, like, well, oh no, I shouldn't even, never mind. Sorry. Full Michael Jackson, dude.
What? You don't want to give me ideas?
Yeah. It's going to happen tonight, guys. You're going to be like, show it to me. And I'm going to show you the front stuff, and you're going to be like,
no.
Not that. I'm going to be like, is this too much for the premium?
I mean, I feel like one of these days I'm going to see it for sure.
Sure.
One of these days you're probably going to need my assistance with something.
That's what I mean,
need
yeah.
to look at something or something.
That's how I'm going to wake you up tonight on the couch. I'm going to be like, I'm just going to stand over you and squat down. And I'm going to be like, Kaylin.
I mean, I just don't think it's really that fair because you've definitely seen my asshole, so.
Yeah, but I don't, that's a different story.
How is that a different story?
I mean, I don't know.
How is it a different story? Please explain.
Because I have a grown man's ass and a grown man's asshole. There's nothing that I would be like, wow, this makes me feel good showing this to Caitlin. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't, if you saw it, I wouldn't be like, oh, well. I'd be like, I just don't like it.
Traumatized?
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I feel when you see my butthole. I just don't voice those concerns.
Well, you need to speak up, babe.
I'm just kidding.
You hit me with a me too. What are you looking at? You looking at my butthole again? Maybe. Hey, mister, are you looking at my asshole again?
But no, for real.
We had.
You've seen it so many times.
Yeah, babe. It's very nice. I like it.
It's very nice.
I like it. It's very cool. Speaking of buttholes, I've been chronicling my fart snipering on this podcast. The other night, you were an accomplice to a fart snipering.
How?
We were at the grocery store.
Oh no, what did I do? How did I accomplice you?
You were there, and you were complicit.
Did I smell it?
No. No, we were in front of it, babe. There were some folks behind us, so we were leaving the cookie aisle or leaving the chip aisle, moving into the bottled water area. Mm-hmm. And I dropped one that was like that, and you were in front of me, and I was like, "Can you hear that?" And then there were like 5 people walking down the aisle coming to that part of the chip aisle, and I was like,
God.
"Whoops."
They definitely heard it though.
I'm not even worried about the hearing of it. I think they're like, something died in the chip aisle.
They just thought it was the fish counter.
There's something fucking dead in this fish aisle. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know what it is. But lately, and I feel like it's because we're eating more gaseous foods.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I've had some.
You haven't been cooking as much, so there's that.
What do you mean? I haven't been cooking as much. I have been cooking as much. We did eat out. We went on a hot streak for a while.
Yeah. Eating out's fun though.
Well, it's also, it is realistically cheaper.
Well, yeah, especially because it's just the two of us. Like,
yeah, dude.
I think if there were more of us, then maybe it'd be a different story.
Yeah, I started going through my bank account and just looking at all the fucking Albertsons and food purchases. And I got to I want to say, because I was just going to go through the month, and I got to the middle of the month or maybe almost 3/4 of the way, and it was $600 and some, and I'm like, all right. At that point, if it's that expensive to go to Albertsons to make one meal,
right?
Why not go grab a healthier option out? You know? But I guess you get leftovers.
Which is nice.
Which I've been hammering.
Yeah,
I've been fucking up leftovers lately. I love them. Anyway, this is Leftover Talk. Thanks for subscribing to the Premium Podcast.
Yeah. We had some chicken and noodle leftovers, and we had some chicken stir fry leftovers.
Yeah, so
why'd you go to the chicken and noodles?
That was better this time. The first recipe I made was not good. I didn't like it. No. There was the starch was off. It wasn't creamy. And it was funny because there's no cream in the one I made last night, but it was it had the nice not gelatinous, but it was it really coagulated nicely, thickened up.
Yeah, I liked the first one that you made, but I didn't love it because I didn't realize that it was made with cream of chicken soup. Ugh. And I forget that has weird fucking
little chicken bits.
Ugh, I didn't like that.
So remember how when you were a kid, probably you might remember this, you might be too young, but from 1960 to 1990 there were all these
yeah, babe, I was too young. That was before I was born. No,
I'm saying 19 through the 90s up to the early 2000s.
Okay.
There were all these alien abductions being written about and talked about. That was a big topic. People getting abducted, people being interviewed about.
Yeah, and I remember watching a Lifetime movie on the guy who got abducted supposedly from Flagstaff.
Right. A Lights in the Sky, is that what it's called? Fire in the Sky?
Something like that.
Yeah, Fire in the Sky. That's a Flagstaff joint. So there's been all these discussions about why the reporting on abduction has been down. And so there's this theory that I wish I could tell you who the guy was, but I read this whole thing he wrote, and it was fascinating, and it was very written in a scholarly fashion. Mm-hmm. So you could if you followed it, you could piece together what he was saying essentially.
Yeah.
But the long and short of it is he believes alien crafts are future people, right?
Okay.
And he thinks the beings, the little grays that we see, that we know with the big eyes and all that stuff, that's just us in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just what we evolved to. Like, we've evolved to the state we're in now, right?
Yeah, like we don't look like cavemen anymore.
Yeah, and basically...
What happened to your voice?
I just got like a air bubble.
Oh.
But in the time it took from like whatever to invent space travel, light speed travel, basically, that we've evolved to that point. So they're saying that these crafts that can travel at light speed, which is us in the future, if you can travel at light speed, you can travel back in time, basically.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's very, the science and like the how it's like the physics of it was very confusing and very, so that's basically what he's saying there. And he's saying, I have a theory that I think the reason there aren't abductions like there used to be, like where they're taking, they're in, going through the anal probes, all the tissue stuff that they were taking out of people in these abductions. What if the future people figured out that after a certain point in our history, those tissues and those things were no longer useful to them? So, like, basically, they knew they had until, like, the year 2001, most likely, to go just abduct a random person, and they wouldn't have XYZ in their system, changing their DNA, changing their, like how they have all these, like, modifications through food, through water, through all this shit that they...
Yeah.
And so he thinks they hit a point of no return, and that's why there's no more abductions. Because whatever we could do to save or whatever they're looking for, we're basically a lost cause. And they're just like, we're not going to abduct people. That's his theory.
Interesting.
Because he won't be useful. He also had this thing, he said, if you're traveling across the universe at light speed, you get to the end of the universe. By the time you get there, there's already somebody from Earth there, because they, over the time it took
you to do that, they heard about it?
No, they've already kept working on the technology they developed for you to do it in the first place. So by the time you get there, the technology's already good enough that they beat you there, because the way technology grows exponentially, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so the first person to do that at light speed will be like, what a waste of my life, because I'm not even the first guy here.
Interesting.
Right. Because it took him 70 years to get there, or whatever it was.
Because you age like, supposedly you age like crazy in space.
Well, and that's
right?
the thing. The guy talks about in the alien crafts that supposedly our future selves develop, that when you walk near them, it changes your perception of time. So people who have been like, it felt like time stood still when I was by the spaceship, in these like reports of abductions and stuff, when I was near the spaceship, it felt like time wasn't moving. It's because they've developed this technology to like change their like spatial relationship to like the world, which is what allows them to travel at light speed. So like you basically are like timeless if you're traveling that fast. I don't know. I'm out of my depth. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just like the idea that aliens now have given up on us, or our future selves are like, well, they're fucked. In about 5 years, it's over. 2030.
Just let them all kill themselves.
Yeah, they're going to blow themselves up in like 10 minutes. But they already know that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But the thing is, though, is if, like, let's say we did destroy ourselves, they wouldn't be able to get to that point. Well, yeah, they would. I don't know.
I think eventually that's probably ultimately what will happen with like the end of humanity or whatever. I think it'll probably, come down to like there's like a world war of some sort or whatever that happens, and it like wipes a bunch of people out, or there's like some sort of crazy disease.
I think it'll either be a disease, or I think the fear that everyone was worried about when Oppenheimer was making the atomic bomb, that we're going to like ignite the atmosphere. I think that's what's going to happen when a world war starts. Because
like somebody's going to be making a weapon.
Yeah, because like
out of hand.
Think about how weapon manufacturing happens. They're like, well, I have a 100 megaton bomb, and then somebody like a year later is like, well, I have a
million.
Yeah, I have a 350. Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't fucking know.
And everybody wants to have the biggest one to scare the other countries into, like, you know, an impression of control type submission. You know what I mean, babe?
Yes, I think.
Sorry, if you're listening at home and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
We don't know either.
My bad, dude. I'm just trying to get to dinner.
But don't you think so? Like, that's what will be the end of... I do think that the end of, like, humans is going to be at the doing of humans.
I mean, at the doing of humans, meaning it could also be like AI robots, Terminator style, Matrix style.
Well, I mean, because ultimately humans created AI.
That's what I mean.
So yeah. Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes, I think that would also... I would consider that.
Also, the more you think about simulation theory, the more you like, if you
The Matrix is real.
But no, Kate, I'm telling you, the more you read about it, and the more, not even like read about it like people know, but just like theoretical versions of what the implications are for simulation theory, you're just like, yeah, 100%, dude. You're gonna die, and you're just gonna be like, well, that was a fun afternoon at the arcade. You know what I mean? Vegas.
Weird.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna like smash cut to like, game over. Thank you for visiting Harkins arcade. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm writing a funeral home story right now about a guy who killed himself in a very dramatic fashion in front of a lot of people. And
Recently?
I mean, what do you mean? No, I'm writing a funeral home story about it. So how could that be recently? I mean, sure. If we're talking about space-time, Kate, yes, recently. If we're talking about real time, it's been about 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah, at least.
Sorry.
No, but the metaphor, or not really metaphor, I'm just like the guys escaping the Matrix. I love it when people just are like, this is a simulation. See ya. Like, what level of commitment?
Do people, like, I know you don't get, like, you wouldn't get, like, a ton of information about each of the individuals.
You get a surprising amount of information.
But, like, yeah, did they, like, leave notes like that?
No,
this is all fake.
I never saw anything like that. But then occasionally you'd meet somebody whose family members would like talk like that. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, he had a mental issue. He thought this was like fake or whatever. And you're like, it is fake, dude.
I don't know how this really relates, but it made me think of it. So I'm going to say it. But like, I've been having this thought a lot lately. And I think it's probably because I'm always late for everything in my life.
Blending me up?
No. But you did give me the idea of the like using the immersion blender. I think I could hurt you at least.
That thing would hurt, man.
I have been having this thought a lot lately where I'm just like, time is nothing but a social construct.
I mean,
that, and also when you think about it, age.
I mean,
it really is, though. Like, why do we have time? Why do we keep track of time? Why do we have to know what time it is?
I wonder what the function of time because the only thing I can see is like time being useful is when you want to synchronize like a world clock. So you want to make sure everybody's kind of like. But I mean, at what point? Who came up with time?
Yeah, like why?
Like who was
why
like?
Why does it matter?
Yeah, who was like? It's 7:36 right now.
Yeah.
Like, was that how time started? It was just like, it's noon.
Yeah. Like,
guys, guess
dumb.
what, everybody? It's 12:01.
And it's like, you just needed to have, like, to be able to tell your friend, like, meet me here at this
well, and the thing that's fucking crazy is, like, time hasn't been consistent throughout history either. Like, if you think about it, because, like, remember they were like, we figured out the Mayan calendar, and we know that this day is the day that they've predicted the world in. And then, like,
yeah, it was like 2012.
Yeah, and then they were like, actually, guys, we were wrong about that. Our calculations were a little weird. We were considering 60-second minutes or bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, where did that come from?
So the new date is actually
Because, like, yeah, you're right. Time, like, the actual measuring of time is a social construct, but, like, time as, like, a theoretical concept is very real.
And then, yes. And then it made me think of that movie about time, In Time.
With Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, where they have the clock on their arm and it runs out. And then
And
they're dead.
I'm in a hurry to get things done. Isn't she in it?
And you're a dick because you sang that to me the other day.
I was like, that's Caitlin.
Yeah, you're like, this is your theme song.
Yeah, we were at Cracker Barrel. And
I was like, fuck you.
Darting around. I'm like, Kate's in a hurry to get things done. No, we were looking at what's that place called? Steinmart?
You always say that. I don't even think Steinmarts exist.
What's the place we went to? Kirkland's?
Kirkland.
Yeah.
Kirkland's.
And Kate was just like darting back and forth.
Okay.
And I just kept hearing that intro of that song like looping in my head. I'm in a hurry to get things done. And then you were like, well, that's a mean song.
Yeah.
I
like, rush until life's no fun.
I mean, you weren't having any fun at Kirkland's. You could find your little Halloween sign you wanted.
Yeah, I was annoyed.
Kate's pissed.
I was real pissed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I have to talk to you about.
But anyways, I just want to let you know.
Well, thank
That's
you.
what I feel about time.
Also, dude, we got to say it. Shout out to the Kelseys. For the one redeemable thing you two boys have done. Has nothing to do with who you dated, what you've done in football. It is your fucking General Meals cereal, the Kelsey mix, dude. Oh my God.
They mixed 3 cereals together: Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms, and it's
you know
great.
what I thought would be really good?
Apparently it's only $1.47 right now at Albertsons.
There's tons of it too. Nobody's buying it.
Did somebody just like fuck up?
I think they're
like, God damn, we got way too
they're
much.
like, dude, Taylor's breaking up with Travis in 3 days. We got to get ahead of this. Shit's not going to sell. Swifties aren't buying this shit after Wednesday. I don't know, but I was thinking it would be really good to like put it in one of those food processors.
Why?
And just powder it up. Because think about how good that would be.
I think it'd be really good to make like Rice Krispies out of them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
Like Rice Krispie treats?
I was a little worried about the Reese's peanut butter shit. How that was going to affect the mix.
Yeah.
But I like how there's different sizes of things in the cereal.
Yeah.
So there's like Reese's Puffs.
And like different textures.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then there's Lucky Charms. And the Lucky Charms have the marshmallows, but they also have those little pieces. Mm-hmm. It's just like a really nice, it's an enjoyable experience. Experience.
It is.
It's like a hug.
Yeah, the greatest thing
mouth.
they've ever done. For sure.
Yeah. See?
You're welcome for that.
I wrote down a note.
What?
I just wrote, folding laundry is hate.
Yeah, I hate folding laundry. That's the worst thing about doing laundry.
Literally.
Like, there's always that one load where it's like just a million fucking things to fold, and I'm just like, no.
What's your least favorite thing? Because I, like, my level of autism means that I enjoy folding shorts, socks. I also Grant enjoys folding socks. Let's see, I'd like rolling them up. I like that. I like doing my running shorts and my boxer briefs. Mm-hmm. Because it's just like cut. You can just assembly line it.
What doesn't Grant like?
Grant doesn't like doing collared shirts, sweaters. That's about it. Yeah, those are like the sweatshirts, dude, that I hang up. I'm just like, God damn it, I gotta fucking flip them inside out, zip them up, put them on a hanger. And it's funny because that itself is like a 4-second process, but I'm still like, I better go lay down first.
I need to take a break after this.
Yeah.
I don't like having to fold pretty much socks. I don't fold my underwear. I just like
throw them in the drawer. I fold them up now, but when I wore different underwear, I used to just like wad them, put them in the thing.
That's how I do mine. Socks, I hate doing socks. I always like save those for last because I'm just so burnt out by that point. I'm just like, no.
Socks are I figure I get the socks, the boxers, and the shorts out of the way, and that clears up the bed. and then I feel good. I'm like, damn, I've already done a lot. And then that momentum gets me through hanging up my t-shirts, and then literally it's fucking pants, sweatshirts, and sweaters after that. And I'm like,
yeah. I just have an overflowing fucking drawer of my pajamas and like where I have all my lounge type clothes. And so having to fold stuff and then try to like smash a million things in there is that's a job in itself.
Then you pull it out and it's all fucking
wrinkled
super,
and fucking,
but it's like
I can't find
but
anything.
it's like wrinkled but organized wrinkled, where there's like lines.
Yeah,
it's not just like a wadded up mess. It's just like, oh, this shirt was folded and then pressed down.
Yeah,
like a diamond,
pretty much.
Last thing I want to tell you about, there was a lady who found a frog in her grocery store salad. Like a full ass frog.
Like one of those prepared salads that have like the egg and the...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, just
I would die. I think it's one thing if it was like in a bag of lettuce or like obviously on like a head of lettuce.
Yeah. I mean,
that's kind of understandable.
But
to be in like a fully fucking prepared salad.
Right. That made it through like quality control.
Ugh.
He's just trying to hang out.
Like did he get in there after they made the salad?
I don't know. She took a picture of it. But then
and
again,
then died?
like I think he was still alive. Like when it was in the thing. He was just eating salad. Which is just all water
But
anyway.
he didn't suffocate from like having it.
No, I mean it's one of those. No, I don't think so. I don't think it was like sitting salad. I think it was like packed that morning.
Yeah, like how do they not? That's just crazy. That's crazy.
That shit is crazy, Kate.
I don't know how that happens.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Sprout sandwiches.
Shout out to Sprout sandwiches.
Yeah.
Those were fucking great.
Delicious.
Yeah, no, but
I like intermittently forget that they exist.
It's just I was telling Kate, it's nice to have like a sandwich like that you don't have to make.
Yeah.
Like with nice lettuce, with nice like produce.
That's not on like a fucking sub sandwich
and
roll.
Not having to cut your own avocado. Yeah, and the bread is better than any bread we get at the fucking store. Like, where's that bread from?
Yeah,
is that Sprouts bread?
I think so.
I like how it's like thick, but it's not like crazy. You're not like, holy shit, there's so much bread here. You're just like, oh, it's the appropriate amount of bread.
Yeah.
So
no, I think it is their bread. When we were sick with COVID, I did like an Instacart order from them, and I got the bread, like with some bread from there.
Oh yeah, I do.
We both
remember
liked it.
We
were eating
good.
it for just like toast.
You know, if we weren't sick during COVID, that would have been fun. Like if we weren't actually sick, if we just had like the light COVID, but we got fucking
days off of work, and we were just like hanging out at home.
Yeah, we're contagious, supposedly. You know?
Yeah.
But
it was pretty shitty, and then I lost my hair.
So what do you want for dinner?
I think Sprout sandwich. Just kidding. I think Arby's sounds good. Cane sounds good because it always sounds good. Yeah. McDonald's would be good.
Well,
Smashburger would be good.
Well, all right, guys. We're going to figure out what's for dinner. Everybody have a good week. Thank you for listening, and thank you for subscribing to the premium.
Notice how Grant has no ideas.
Yeah, babe, because you're the boss. We've talked about this. You run the show.
It's hard to just make decisions all the time.
What are you talking about? Because I just go, yes. Sounds good, babe.
I always have to do all the
Don't talk over the post this time.
So long ago, I don't remember when. That's when they say I lost my only friend. But they said she died easy of a broken heart disease as I listened through the cemetery trees. I seen the sun coming up at the funeral at dawn, the long broken arm of human law. Now it always seems such a waste, she always face, so I wondered why she hung around this place.